Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Now we all know that it's not good to switch up your skincare products too frequently. Consistency is key and we should invest in the products now for those long-term payoffs. I'm fully bought into that ethos, but there is one style of serum that I do sometimes cheat with this rule on, and that's vitamin C. That's because I find the best way to get the maximum benefit from my vitamin C's is to switch out the ones that I use depending on what my individual skin needs on that day and what I'm looking to achieve from the product. Today I want to share with you my vitamin C favourites, how I use them in a skincare routine, and the times at which I reach for various different strengths and different formulations. So sit back, relax, let's talk my vitamin C favourites. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know, like, your vitamin C before and after experiences. Is this an ingredient that you would never be without in your skincare routine? And what style of vitamin C do you usually reach for? Sound off in the comment section below and let's get that conversation going. Because we're talking about all things vitamin C, I thought this was a good opportunity to dress like a lemon for today. So if you like a little colour coordination to the theme of the video, don't forget to reach down and give this video a thumbs up and a like. I'm always so grateful for each and every one of you that takes that small second out of your day to like the content I create here on Mad About Skin, and it really does help me out. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Now I've got a lot to say in this video, so let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. I'm not going to cover over vitamin C, what it is, how it works in the skin and the benefits it can deliver, because I've covered this pretty extensively on the channel before, and I'll leave a link to a vitamin C playlist up there which has how to use it, what benefits you can get, and some other content around this wonderful ingredient. I want to delve straight into these recommendations and how I use them in my routine. Let's start with cleansers and moisturizers. Now, I'm not a huge fan of vitamin C's in cleansers because I don't think they're on the skin long enough to actually give you that glow up and that vibrancy to the complexion. Similarly, I'm not a huge fan of vitamin C's packed into moisturizers because usually brands use this ingredient in such a tiny concentration in a moisturizer that you're not really going to get the benefits. I prefer to stick to serums with a known and marketed concentration so you know exactly what you're reaching for. However, the two exceptions are these two. This is the Revolution Skincare Vitamin C Cream Cleanser. I use this just because I really like it as a cleanser. Do I think it's actually adding any glow up, any vibrancy, any radiance to the skin? Probably not. Maybe just a little around the margins, but it's a really nice and effective cleanser at a beautifully affordable drugstore price point. So I kind of think, you know, if I am getting some marginal brightening as well, that's just win-win-win, ting, which is why I do tend to reach for this quite frequently. I'll use this on those days where I want a creamier cleanser for my routine, and it honestly just works so well. At the opposite end of the routine, this is the Boots Vitamin C Brightening Moisturiser. I use this for the same reason that I use that Revolution Skincare Cleanser. I just really enjoy it. It's a gorgeous moisturiser that has such a nice light fragrance. It's not overly citrus like some vitamin C moisturisers can be. It's kind of light and uplifting. It's got a small concentration of vitamin C in here, so it's not going to be super sensitising or irritating. Glides onto the skin, hydrates you to the gods, and it's just a really nice product to use. Also, it's like £2 or £3, so it doesn't break the bank, and it's a really nice bright summer moisturiser that I definitely look forward to using. Now, when it comes to what I call like vitamin C proper, the serums, the products that are going to give you those maximum results that we all crave, I've traditionally always reached for a vitamin C derivative. Derivatives are super gentle. You get the results in the long term, but less risk of sensitivity and irritation in that immediate term. I covered a bit more about derivatives in a recent video, which I'll leave a link to up there, so check that out if you still want to know the differences between this and pure form vitamin C's. The two that I reach for most frequently are these. This is the Bubble Daydream Serum, which I use on a morning, and this is my own Mad About Skin Got You Covered Super Serum that I use on an evening. Both of these contain a vitamin C derivative that's super gentle on the skin, and as long as you don't have any predisposition to sensitivity, you can use derivatives alongside pure form Ascorbic or Ascorbic Acid without too many issues. These have low concentrations of those derivatives in, so I find if you use them now, in the long term, you'll get that payoff, that radiance and that glow up, and like I say, morning and evening, so I can get my vitamin C fix every single day. Now, I want to go into a little bit more detail with you on the pure form vitamin C serums that I use, because I think these can be a little bit trickier to incorporate. Vitamin C derivatives, really easy, well tolerated by most skin types. You can use them alongside just about every other ingredient in your skincare routine, morning, evening, or both, very flexible. But I think you have to take a more precise approach when it comes to vitamin C in its pure or active form. So these are my most frequently repurchased and used vitamin C's, and I'll talk you through them one at a time. Let's start with this, the PSA Skincare Light Up Mask. I Love, love, love this product. Honestly, this was like a revelation when I discovered it because it's not a serum, it's a wash-off mask. You leave it on the skin for like 5 to 10 minutes, you rinse it off, and you get that instant vibrancy and glow up. If you're looking for a vitamin C product that just gives you those instant quick wins and results, this is probably the quickest one that I've actually found. You can use this on a morning and you're glowing to the gods all day long, so great for like a special occasion, if you're having a photo taken, if you've got a key event that you want to look your glow game best for. This is what I would actually reach for. I tend to use this on the days where I'm being a little bit lazy and I'm on the way to the gym, which I usually do in the morning. I'll put this on the skin before I leave the house. The gym is like 8 to 10 minutes drive away, and then I'll rinse it off as soon as I get there. That way I'm kind of timing it in the car and I get a really, really great result from it. It's got an 11% ascorbic acid concentration, so it's not going to be too irritating or too sensitizing, and it's formulated in such a way that you get maximum benefit from that relative mid-strength ascorbic acid, which is why it's just such a good glow game enhancer. It's also incredibly hydrating as well, so I find that once I rinse this off, it doesn't leave you tight or dry skinned like some other ascorbic acids can. It's just a really, really nice product. The one thing I'm going to call out and read them for is the packaging. It looks gorgeous, but this little pump, it kind of, because it's a thicker consistency with it being a mask, kind of does get jammed, so you kind of have to just take the top off and then dispense the right amount to your hand. So not the most effective pump in the world, I will say, but that aside, this is a beautiful, beautiful product that I'll use when I've kind of forgotten to use my vitamin C's, throw it on before I go to the gym, and know that I'll be glowing when I reach the other end. Now, for proper true serums, these are the 4 that I want to talk to you about and how I use them. So this is the Allies of Skin 20% brightening and firming vitamin C. Now, this is a product I absolutely love. What I would call like a gold standard when it comes to vitamin C. Super quick to act, super stable so it won't oxidize, glides onto the skin, hydrates alongside giving you that glow up and that luminosity back to the skin, and it definitely fades your hyperpigmentation. So quick to act. You'll get results after like the first week, which is almost unheard of in topically applied skincare. However, this does come with a ridiculously high price point. I think I paid like £80 for this bottle, so it's not a product that I'm going to be continuing to use down the line. I like to keep things a little bit more drugstore in my skincare routine. Though of course, everyone has different budgets and different price points when it comes to purchasing skincare, so bear that in mind. Does definitely work, and I'll probably use this like once a week to supplement the rest of my vitamin C game, because I do love the results and the speed of those results you get with it, but I'm really not sold on that price point. For my day-to-day ascorbic or L-ascorbic acid needs, I reach for this. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the ordinary ascorbic acid 8%, alpha arbutin 2%. So the reason I reach for this is it's a relatively low strength concentration of that vitamin C, so you can absolutely use it alongside your vitamin C derivatives that I talked about earlier in the video, and you don't get too much sensitivity. I use this probably 3 or 4 times a week tops. I don't use my pure form vitamin C's every day because I find that they do sensitize my skin just a little bit. But this is a really, really nice product that I think punches above its weight because it's formulated with that alpha arbutin alongside that vitamin C. I think you get performance well in excess of that 8% vitamin C without having to reach for a higher concentration that can give that sensitivity, prickling and irritation. It's just a really, really nice product that I think is beautifully well formulated. This does have a tendency to oxidize, so I would say don't stock up on it. Buy it every time you need it rather than buying like 4 in one go and keeping them on the shelf waiting to open them. I find that, because of the low price point, it hasn't maybe got that stability and that technology to stabilize it that some other bougier and higher priced ones would, but as long as you have that in the forefront of your mind when you're making a purchase, I think this lasts really, really well. You can probably get 2 months of use out of this once open before it starts to oxidize, and that's more than enough for me to get through a bottle. 3 or 4 times a week I will reach for this, and this is my day-to-day go-to for pure form vitamin C. Now, I am very, very prone to breakouts. I'm in my 37th year here on planet Earth and I still suffer with adult acne. It's something that I know a lot of you guys out there suffer with too. When those blemishes kind of heal, they always leave behind a pigmented area, a dark mark, which takes quite a long time to fade. When I have a lot of dark marks related to an acne breakout that I want to fade, I'll switch out the ordinary ascorbic acid 8% for this, which is the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow Serum, which is in a 15% concentration. So it's kind of double the amount of vitamin C that I find just gets to work on that hyperpigmentation a little bit quicker. This is made for you fresh every single week, so you know that it's getting maximum shelf life when it reaches you. It's not been oxidizing on a shelf somewhere in their warehouse for months like some other products are. So that's definitely a selling point that's fairly unique to the Geek and Gorgeous C Glow. I'll probably put 1 bottle on order. I'll use it up to target any areas of hyperpigmentation, and then I'll revert back to the ordinary ascorbic acid 8%. I like to see the ordinary one as like like my maintenance vitamin C, and this is what I reach for if I'm trying to heal the dark marks left behind by any acne breakouts I've got. Now, before I leave you, I want to share with you this little gem. This is the ordinary ethylated ascorbic acid 15%. I love this serum, and it's got a very specific use in my skincare routine. I mentioned earlier that the ordinary vitamin C 8% with alpha arbutin does tend to oxidize, so buy one bottle at a time, use it up, then repurchase another. That's not always practical. I also always say keep your vitamin C's in the fridge because that'll delay any oxidation. But again, that's not always the easiest thing to do. So when I'm traveling, I'm on holiday, I'm visiting family, I know that I'm not going to be keeping my vitamin C in that optimum storage in the fridge, away from direct sunlight, and all of those things you should do as standard to prevent oxidation. I'll reach for this product. It is so well stabilized, it virtually never oxidizes on you, and you get a great 15% concentration of a pure form ascorbic acid. I love that. It's super easy to use, and whilst it isn't my daily go-to vitamin C, I prefer the 8% with alpha arbutin. If you're traveling, know you're not keeping your vitamin C in the fridge, and you want something that won't turn that orangey colour and oxidize on you. This is the one that I always reach for, and I recently put this on order because I'm going to be visiting family quite a lot in the next couple of months, traveling all over. So this is the vitamin C I'll throw into my wash bag and know that I don't have to have in the back of my mind constantly switching it to a fridge and all of that good stuff. It won't oxidize, and it still delivers really good results. So there you have it, guys, a very quick whistle-stop tour of my vitamin C favourites. As you can see, this is probably the one exception to the rule of not mixing up your skincare ingredients too much that I do make for my own routine. That's not going to work for everyone, and some people just like to find their holy grail and stick to that one product. I find when it comes to vitamin C, my skin responds better to me kind of listening to what it needs on the day and matching my vitamin C accordingly. I'll tend to go for lower concentrations of ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid to complement the vitamin C derivatives that I already use in my routine, and that for me gives me the best outcomes against my post-acne inflammation and hyperpigmentation. I would love to know your own experiences, what products you use, how frequently you mix and match them, so sound off in the comment section below. Let's get that conversation going. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.